Think walking is the perfect exercise once you cross 60? Think again. In fact, for many seniors, walking might actually be doing more harm than good to your joints. I know that sounds controversial, but today we are going to look at why walking is not always the best choice for your body. Instead, I'm going to share a surgeon-approved alternative that is taking the senior health community by storm. It's one simple chair exercise that is safer for your joints, significantly improves your balance, and boosts your circulation, all without the risk of a fall. Most seniors are never told this because the just go for a walk advice is so easy to give. But if you have stiff knees, a bad back, or a fear of tripping, you need a smarter approach. The best part? You can do this entire routine without ever standing up. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your chair might be your most powerful tool for longevity. The problem with walking after 60, don't get me wrong, walking isn't bad, but for many people over 60, it's incomplete, and sometimes it's even risky. Think about it. Walking puts constant, repetitive strain on your knees and hips. If you have even a touch of arthritis, every step on a hard sidewalk can feel like a tiny hammer hitting your joints. Then there is the issue of safety. As we age, our balance naturally shifts. An uneven crack in the pavement or a slippery patch of grass can lead to a fall that changes your life in seconds. Plus, walking often fails to activate the deep stabilizer muscles you actually need to prevent those falls in the first place. If you deal with chronic back pain or get short of breath easily, a long walk isn't a workout, it's an ordeal. Walking isn't the enemy, but for many, it's simply not the most effective way to build strength anymore. So, what is safer, more controlled, and more effective? What is this chair exercise? The solution is seated leg extensions and marches, a specific sequence performed entirely from a sturdy chair. This isn't just sitting down. It is a targeted movement designed to fire up your lower body without the impact of gravity pushing down on your spine. There is no jumping, no sudden movements, and zero impact on your joints. Surgeons and physical therapists recommend this because you are in total control. You aren't fighting to stay upright, so you can focus 100% of your energy on muscle activation. It's perfect for beginners, anyone recovering from an injury, or those who find that their mobility is starting to feel limited. You'll be surprised to find that by removing the walking element, you can actually work your muscles harder and more safely than you ever could on your feet. Why chair exercise beats walking? Why is sitting down more effective than standing up? It comes down to muscle engagement. When you walk, you use momentum to move forward. In a chair, momentum is gone. When you perform seated marches or extensions, you are forcing your quadriceps, hip flexors, and even your deep core stabilizers to do the heavy lifting. You're rebuilding the anti-fall muscles, the ones that help you get out of a car or climb stairs without the risk of losing your balance. Furthermore, you get a cardiovascular boost. By moving your large leg muscles rhythmically, your heart rate increases and your circulation improves, but without the joint-jarring impact of hitting the pavement. It is a way to get the cardio benefits of a brisk walk while your joints stay perfectly cushioned. Core takeaway: less impact doesn't mean less work. It means more control, better safety, and faster results. How to do it safely? Before you start, the setup is key. You need a firm, stable chair, no wheels, and no deep, soft sofas. Sit toward the front edge of the chair with your feet flat on the floor and your spine tall. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. The movement must be slow and controlled. This isn't a race. You want to feel the muscle tighten, hold for a second, and then lower your foot back down without letting it drop. If you feel sharp pain, stop. After 60, we move for health, not for burn. Don't forget to breathe. A common mistake is holding your breath during the effort, which can spike your blood pressure. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Listen to your body's signals. If you feel dizzy or strained, take a break. Your body is the boss. How often and when to do it? The beauty of chair exercises is their convenience. You don't need to put on sneakers or check the weather. You can do these during the commercial breaks of your favorite show or while you wait for your morning coffee to brew. Consistency is much more important than intensity. Doing 5 minutes every single morning is far better for your joints than doing 30 minutes once a week. It is an excellent way to clear out morning stiffness and get the blood flowing to your brain. Because there is no impact, you can do this even on days when your knees feel too cranky for a walk. It's the ultimate no excuses workout, even for a complete beginner. Important warnings. Even though this is safer than walking, safe does not mean careless. If you have a history of heart conditions or high blood pressure, always move at a pace that allows you to talk comfortably. If you're too breathless to speak, you're working too hard. The most common error is overdoing the repetitions on the first day. You might feel fine while sitting, but you'll feel the fatigue when you try to stand up later. Start with 10 repetitions and see how you feel tomorrow. Most importantly, pain is not progress. If you feel a stretch or a warmth in the muscle, that's great. If you feel a pinch or a stab in the joint, stop immediately. We are building you up, not wearing you down. Who should choose this over walking? Who is this for? If you find yourself looking at the floor while you walk because you're afraid of tripping, this is for you. If you have bone-on-bone arthritis in your knees, this is for you. If you are recovering from surgery and need to rebuild strength without risk, this is your gold standard. Can this replace walking for some? Yes. For others, it's the perfect warm-up that makes walking safer. By strengthening your legs in the chair, you'll find that when you do decide to walk, you feel lighter, more stable, and more confident. Smarter movement always beats harder movement. It's about longevity, not ego. To wrap up, walking is great, but it has its limits and its risks after 60. By incorporating chair exercises into your daily routine, you protect your joints, fire up your muscles, and stay safe from falls. The best exercise isn't the one the experts say you should do, it's the one you can do safely, comfortably, and consistently. Did this change how you think about your daily walk? I want to hear from you. Are you a walker, or are you ready to try the chair method? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this surgeon-backed advice helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on staying strong and mobile well into your 80s and 90s. Move smart, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.